beautiful place, isn't it? A fresh sea breeze, the warm sun. This beach belongs just to you. It doesn't exist out in the world. Everything you see here is from the past. Your past. One of your ancestors visited this place long ago.
Okay, so I just want to pause this for a second if it's actually pausing. Let me double check.
Forever writing.
Yes, it is. Okay. So we're beginning Assassin's Creed Black Flag today. The game just kind of after I set up the settings for it, it just went right into it. So I'm just like, okay, I need to preface this first. So this is Assassin's Creed Black Flag being played on the PlayStation 5. This is the Resynced version, the new version, not the original that I have on PS4 and many other consoles. But I think this is like the third time I'm playing Black Flag on the channel. I played it for the Switch. I think I played it for something else, but I can't remember. I think maybe the Wii U, which was my first version of this. So it's kind of weird jumping into a remaster of this game. And it's also a little weird jumping into it because I haven't finished the Paris DLC for Valhalla yet, which I still intend to do later in this year, maybe early next year, depends on time. But I'm also in the middle of I'm towards the end half of Assassin's Creed Mirage, so I'm kind of expecting like the physical gameplay aspects for Edward in this to be kind of like Basim's in terms of it just being a bit more grounded in some of the older school mechanics of Assassin's Creed. It's kind of weird how you can now reference Assassin's Creed in two periods of time, the RPG stuff and the classic stuff, the same way like Sonic has his classic and modern forms. If you've never seen anything of mine and you're watching this for the first time, I have other Assassin's Creed stuff. I have Ghost of Tsushima. I have other action-adventure stuff on the channel. Witcher 3, you name it. But Assassin's Creed Valhalla is my favorite Assassin's Creed. Black Flag used to be before I played Valhalla, so I'm curious about how I feel about this by the end of it. I do intend on this being a full playthrough. I'm jumping into this essentially blind, aside from the fact that I have played Assassin's Creed Black Flag many times, and it used to be it still is one of my favorite games, but it used to be my favorite Assassin's Creed game. I'm curious about how this remaster is done. I haven't seen anything weird about it. I've just heard people say, yeah, it's Black Flag again. So I'm just like, okay, we'll just see how it goes. And, yeah, that's kind of just it. I'm also interested because I'm still technically playing two other Assassin's Creed games at the same time right now over the past few years. How this is going to compare to those. It'll be interesting on that end. But yeah, we're just jumping into it. It seems that they're bringing back Abstergo for some of this, which I was thinking about yesterday, which I hadn't thought at all. I was like, there's all that Abstergo stuff that goes on in 4 and in Rogue, where you're an employee of sorts and like hack and work in their offices. Are they going to bring any of that stuff back? It's going to be interesting to see them try to dip back into that stuff from, this is hard to say, but over 10, 15 years ago or so, and try to modernize that in an aspect like this. They have, Abstergo hasn't been much of a relevant thing in the, present day story of Assassin's Creed, but the ripple effects of Abstergo have lightly been relevant to the recent entries, more so in Origins and Odyssey, which I didn't care for, but they were very much not really present in Valhalla. It was much more about just the Animus itself and the main cast. Anyway, let's get back into it. Let's just see how this goes. This is an interesting new beginning of it.
Ego unlocks these genetic memories for you. To sense. Wander. And connect.
I love the really unsettling distortion effects and glitches.
These past lives honed into who you are today.
You've been lied to.
Your journey to mindfulness begins through these ancestral memories for a total perspective on what makes you you.
New memory streams are activating now.
Erase self-doubt, fear, and weakness.
Oh, this is an amazing intro.
Confidence to conquer the world.
Yes.
Follow the trail and we'll be in touch. Welcome to the dark.
Yeah, I'm really curious how much of this is going to be verbatimism of the original game, and how much of this is going to be new or expanded upon, I don't know. I know the game looks great from the screenshots and minimal gameplay I've seen. I talked about this a little bit last time in the last video for Sky. Alright, what is this? Oh, is this just like a database? What do you mean by access? So we have Eivor, Basim. It's nice to see Basim again. It's weird because I got Assassin's Creed Mirage just on a whim at a local game store used for like $20 for PS5, and it is such a good game. It is a very underrated Assassin's Creed game that a lot of people did not buy. It is a really, really good Assassin's Creed game. I recommend it. The gameplay, if you've played like Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla, and then you jump to Mirage, it really, really does feel like a step back into like Assassin's Creed 3 and 4, where it is very stiff and very touchy in a lot of things that you can do and not do. So it does feel like a weird back step in the evolution of the open world and action gameplay. But what it does when you get into the groove of getting back into that kind of gameplay, it is so good, and the narrative is so strong. I really like Basim as a character. He's a sad protagonist in that he just yeah, it's a very interesting story. I won't spoil it. At the same time, I recommend either my gameplay or go play the game. Baik, I didn't care for Origins too much. It was really bland. I don't really remember Baik's story, actually. I played this when it came out, which itself was around, like, what, 2015, 2016, so over 10 years ago? I played it on the Xbox One. I remember the beginning of the game, but I don't remember most of the rest of it. Same with Odyssey. I got it when it came out on the Xbox One. I remember the intro very vividly. I thought the combat kind of sucked, which is funny because Valhalla has a much better combat system overall, but it's like based in a similar-ish kind of thing. It's just so good in Valhalla. I did not care. I cared less for Odyssey than I cared for Origins. Origins was fine, but it was And Odyssey, I liked the setting. I just thought all the characters weren't memorable. The world was really bland. It looked very, very pretty, and the combat did nothing for me. Okay, so this is actually all that they're going with right here, which is kind of interesting. And then Shadows I forgot. Shadows I did not even get at all because it just didn't seem to interest me. I've seen most of the story. I know how most of the story plays out. I think it's pretty boring, and the gameplay is fine. For me, when I've seen gameplay of Shadows, it just kind of reminds me of Odyssey and Origins in that I just kind of don't care. I just kind of don't care, weirdly. Valhalla is absolutely my jam. But Shadows, I just didn't even pick up because I'd seen enough, and the story's not really great. So I'm kind of hoping Black Flag is really good. I know that it's... I know Black Flag in and of itself, I'm rambling at this point, but just like yeah. Coming off of playing Mirage this past year, and having played Valhalla pretty much since the game had come out, I have very positive thoughts towards Assassin's Creed right now. It's just, I did not care for Shadows. I also played Ghost of Yotei over the holidays, and it was a big disappointment. Go watch like my previous video for Sky, because I talk a little bit about that while I'm talking about this again. But yeah, like Ghost of Yotei, just the gameplay was so stiff. You're pretty much stuck in the stone stance the whole game. The new little gimmick weapons you're given don't do anything for me. The world is Super Mario Land, essentially, where everything's kind of cordoned off in a very brief, episodic manner. The characters weren't really interesting. I liked the protagonist. I'm already forgetting her name. She was fine. She kind of has a bit of like a Sasuke thing, or like a Cloud Strife thing, where she's kind of boring at first and then progressively gets more interesting as her story unfolds, but you're just left with not a whole lot of reason for caring about her at the start or empathizing with her because she just kind of is vengeance. It's very Anakin Skywalker-y, and it's just like, I don't care for this kind of a character. She got better, but it wasn't better enough to help with the gameplay and the way the world was created there. It was not Ghost of Tsushima, and going back and playing Ghost of Tsushima was a very weird breath of fresh air after I bailed on it. Just because the world is so much bigger and open and fun. Anyway. Rambling done. Let's get into Black Flag. I've already set up these settings. Golden Age of Piracy. Edward Kenway abandoned home to chase a dream of golden glory in a world ruled by greed and gunpowder. Only the daring survive. Oh, okay. Oh, is this anything relevant to the game? What is this? Like, it's an Animus memory database, but... Okay, I hit the gamepad. Hey, can I leave this? What is this? Now I'm confused as to what this is. Can I play Assassin's Creed Black Flag, please? Okay, let's restart. What was that? I don't know what that was, but I loaded up the game, I set up all the settings, and had that cool Animus intro thing, and then it threw me into that menu, and it wouldn't let me do anything aside from browse some, like, menus of the other games and the game, and then it gave me to like a miniature shop menu. Like, what was that? I'm confused. Can I play Black Flag? It wouldn't let me do anything else. That's the other thing. I was mashing all the buttons. The only thing I could do was hit the center pad to go to that storefront. What? Access. Oh, what is this shit? They put some dumb, like, faux splash screen in front of all this stuff to make it. This reminds me of, like, PC games from the early 2000s where they wanted you to have some sort of weird, immersive, like, faux menu screen about being in the game or something like that. Like, what the hell is this? Is it trying to make it look like you're in the Animus or something? Combat. Closely matching the original challenge of Black Flag. We're just gonna go with normal stealth. We're gonna go with normal at the start. That's the thing. The stealth in Mirage was actually a lot more difficult than, like, regular Assassin's Creed games. I was very surprised by that. It took a lot of getting used to, especially after Valhalla, where you don't really need to stealth too much at all. But Mirage's stealth is just a lot more baseline difficult than, like, 3 or 4, so that took a bit of getting used to. So if this is, like, similar to Mirage, then later on I might change the stealth just to give myself a break. I'm not a pro gamer. I can go easy mode if I want to. But we're going to give it a shot. Naval combat is normal. Activities difficult. Matches the original game's challenges for activities? Sure. Yeah, that was confusing as hell because they've never done that from my experience. I don't know if they introduced that in Shadows or something. It's definitely not in Mirage. It looks great.
Can you see her? Man the cannons!
And we got the pre-order DLC. Yep, we gotta go up to the wheel. Okay, I can see that they're reusing a lot of the voice clips from the original game, which is fine. The voice acting for this game was phenomenal. I'm more curious if they've introduced new VA for the game, because if I'm remembering right, Edward's VA is still alive. Is it just not letting me hit the ship? It's not. Okay. I have to take out all these small ones first. Yeah, the interesting thing here is I can see most of these, most if not all of these animations for the model rigs are new. They're copying what was done before, but I can tell that it's way better in terms of its animation.
Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if
Oh, they look so good.
Why not
It's weird to
sail
say
with
when
the
they're in
King's
bed
Navy?
together, but,
Why
you
not
know,
sail under
just like,
gentlemen?
I talked about this in the last Sky thing as well.
For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right, no more than 2. Promise me.
Yeah, I said this in the last part, like the last video in Sky, Sky Part 14. But this is this is going to be essentially a spoil. Like, this is going to be a playthrough as if I've already played through Black Flag. So if I talk about stuff of the story, the characters, anything like that, that is going to be discussed here at some point, probably. For me, it's going to be more so like pointing out things that are interesting, obviously new or redone, and, you know, just like taking in what this version is. The funny thing is, and I talked about this last time I was about to say, but the funny thing is that, like, I think I've seen maybe like one or two people be like, oh, this doesn't look any better than the original version, and I'm like, go back and play this on the PlayStation 3 or even the 4. Like, I have the PlayStation 4 version, and I also have it on the Xbox One as a digital. But if you compare Assassin's Creed's, like, 1 through Rogue, specifically 1 through Rogue, like 2, 3, 4, Rogue and such, they look like Borderlands compared to like Valhalla or Odyssey or Mirage or anything. They have thicker, like, cartoonish stylization to a lot of the character models. The environments look nice, but this looks much more like I can see in the trees, that is photorealistic. You don't have that in the original Black Flag. The water looks nicer here. Look at the foam. Look at the realistic foam crests. That's really nice. The fog and, like, the smoke here is insane. That looks so good. But yeah, I do recommend, if for some reason you're thinking or are belligerently biased on believing that it is the same game, it fundamentally is the same game because it is Assassin's Creed 4, but visually this is nuts. And I've been playing Assassin's Creed 4 for most years. I haven't played it in maybe a year and a half, was the last time I turned it on my Switch. But, like this... Holy crap. The color depth alone. Okay, I'm glad it didn't skip the cutscene. I also just want to point out, like, how this is being captured for that sake. I'm playing this on a 4K TV with 4K HDMI. It is being captured into my 4K capture card on my PC rig, and it is going to be processed as a 4K file in Sony Vegas. So what you're going to see if you have a 4K monitor should generally be about the same resolution that I'm looking at right now. If you're not, it's just going to look really high res in, like, a pretty standard definition without HDR or anything. It's still going to look the highest fidelity you can really get, but, like, you're going to miss out on a few little things. Like, I'm looking at it on my monitor right now. It looks great.
Good for you as well.
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Yeah, they've entirely redone the rigging.
Keep talking.
Oh, won't you?
I'm really curious if they're reusing a lot of the audio tracks, like the vocal tracks for this game. I'm really curious how they're going to match up to the new models. It's not bad so far.
Bloody fucking pirates!
I like that they have sand shoot out of it this time. It's little things like that that are just like, yeah, that's how you do it. Having his gun just shoot out sand. Okay, let's see how Edward feels. Also, sorry if you're new to this channel and I seem kind of rambly. That is just how I am. It's why my professors love me. He moves. This is weird because it's different. It's different than any of the other characters I've played for Assassin's Creed. This is not Edward's rig model from 4. I can immediately tell you that. This is not, which is funny because Basim for Mirage is pretty much just Eivor's model rig, but with a few adjustments to it, with some new parkour and like combat movements. His base movement, like his running rig, is like identical to Eivor. So this is different. This is like a new animation rig of some type. Or it might be one from Shadows. I don't know. Once again, I haven't played Shadows. No, this is at least different than Valhalla or Mirage, which is different because he also feels really smooth. Okay, he doesn't just whiplash, which is good. Crouch is square. Triangle does nothing. Circle is some sort of step back dodge, and X is jump. Look at the little leap he does. Look at the little frolic. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is great.
Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start.
Yeah, he moves ridiculously smooth. It's also like his pace. Like his running pace is really brisk. It's really nice. Eivor and Basim, they share a similar model, so they feel very heavy. Edward feels really light. Like, he feels, like, not in a bad way, though, but just, like, really light, fast on his feet. This is nice.
It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
It's like using a new car for the first time. He's very fast at climbing compared to 4. Oop, hold on. We got loot. Okay. This is looking good, alright. So far.
Keep your distance.
Okay, he's gonna shoot at me, I believe, soon. No, that is a bit later. I have done this intro sequence so much. Oop! I say that and I fall because I just was mashing buttons. Ah, so I have a feeling they really are going to go for 4's like climbing functions. It's not going I don't think you're going to be able to just climb anywhere, kind of like Basim and Eivor can do. I think it is going to be some invisible walls for a lot of this stuff. Back to the classic ways. I do feel like the camera is a little close to Edward here, but it's not the worst. More loot. Can we run? Yes, we run the same way as we do in the other ones.
Forget what I said. We can start over.
Okay, so they changed this a little bit. That normally happens further up. Yeah, that normally happens like around here or something, if I recall right.
This one vanishes into shadow.
This is kind of new. Oh, he's gonna... Yeah. Okay, no, that wasn't new. I'm forgetting this. Yeah, we fight him, he misses, and we go into a fight.
I'm beginning to think you're not keen on my aid.
My business bears greater purpose than a thief like you could comprehend. I warned you.
Why the ill temper?
Okay, so they're making this a tutorial. Combat is similar to Valhalla.
We don't have to fight. Let's make a deal.
Break a foe's defense, leaving them open to attacks. Defense restores after some time.
Filthy cutlass!
That looks painful.
Die, you leech!
Yeah, they're actually making this a tutorial fight instead of just kill him as fast as you can. I missed that. Okay, we're just going to... Perfect parry. Takedown. Oh, they're bringing takedowns into this. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Much more in-depth than the original fighting, where it was just mash the button until they die.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
All right.
Now to find my way off this bleeding rock.
Yeah, making that fight a much better tutorial fight was a good decision, because that fight is normally just keep attacking him until you die. I think you do get a few little, like, tutorial cues, but it is really basic. A lot of the... That's kind of what I'm curious about, is this game's original combat is very much just keep mashing the attack button and jump and stab people. That's kind of it, which is fun and makes things a lot easier. But I'm really curious, like, how are they going to integrate, like, Mirage's combat system, Valhalla's combat system? I can tell it's kind of taking some light motifs of both so far. But we'll see as it progresses. Okay, so that is what the crouch reticule looks like at the top. The compass looks nice. Edward himself looks really good. Yeah. They made his hair a little bit more realistically kind of dirty blondish, kind of brown blonde, but because in the original it looks a little bit more kind of sea salted, crusty brown. So they gave him a little bit of a more realistic touch to the hair. It also looks worse in the original because of the lower resolution texture work and polygons on it, but, you know. Okay, so they brought back the berry eating function from Valhalla. Okay, that's not great. We had two of them. Who the hell was that? Who the hell was that? I know they shoot a dude. Was that supposed to happen? Was that one of the guys they were supposed to shoot? Like, this is a... They changed this area pretty clearly, but, like, it's still the same. You still have the giant tortoises. You have all this here to kind of sneak around and teach you how to sneak kill. How to do some stealth kills. Which is nice. That's one thing I really do appreciate about Black Flag and Valhalla. It doesn't really hold your hand too much. For Valhalla, that works and doesn't work in its favor because it's so deep and there's so much stuff in Valhalla compared to Black Flag. In Black Flag, the way they went about just kind of passively showing you some things and being like, hey, wouldn't it be a good idea if you went in the grass there? You know, you can do some stuff from that grass. It's kind of cool, you know? Like, not just be like, go into the grass and kill all of the people here. No, it's just free the merchant. Just, you know, like, here's a big field with a bunch of dudes. You can come in and fight them if you want. You don't even really have to, although you probably should. And free the merchant. Oh, instant looting, yes. Thank you.
Grace, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain.
Oh, Stead looks great.
I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself.
It's
not
like
mind.
seeing old friends you haven't seen in a
You want
while.
me to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet.
They made him
Let
like
this
less
stay
ugly
betwixt us.
too by a little
But I'm
bit.
on a
He
secret
looks a
errand
little
for
bit
His
more
Majesty the King, God
realistically,
save him, and I must
you know,
get to
like
Havana with
posh,
speed.
which works
That is a
for his
relief.
character because he
Havana
is
also my
posh.
destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
You put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But
I love how he checks the crates.
I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it? Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Oh, please make him swim to the ship. That one of the funnest things with Stead is just his NPC going along and doing things with you. Just seeing this guy.
Oh, this is difficult. I should have taken the
Oh, I'm gonna lose it when he does the dumb. Please, Ubisoft, have him do the dumb thing where he tries to be sneaky in Havana and then he runs in front of you and ruins everything. That is one of the funniest moments for me in this game because I've seen it so much. Oh, I feel like the ship is a little smaller, not in like horizontal. It feels, it looks smaller in like its verticality. I don't know why.
She'll do fine.
Maybe it is. Who knows?
Steer her yourself. My helmsman and quartermaster were among those killed.
Who was the guy who ran? Should we go get him? Stead? Well, hold on. We're taking a detour. We're taking a remastered detour. Who was that guy? Where did he go? He's back in that cave over there. Do you want me to go get him for you? Mr. Stead Bonnet. I know we just met. I know that you need places to get going to, but I am a kind soul, and I'm willing to go take a look after your guys for you. So, who is this guy? Where is he exactly? Hey, Tortoise. Tortoise 2. He ran this way. Was that a glitch, or... Oh, man, there's stuff in... Oh, no, we found him. He's dead. Health is full. Oh, there's like a proper health. He's not dead. He's right here. Hey. Dude. This is why it would be fun if I had like an actual camera on me. I'm like gesturing and stuff. Do you want to go with us back onto the boat? We can't interact with the tortoise. Are you good? Do you live here actually? Do you live here with the turtle in this little grotto cave? Wait, can I feed him? I can feed the tortoise? What do you mean? Best game. Best game of the year. Who needs to play Sky, Children of the Light, when you can feed tortoises in Assassin's Creed 4 Resynced? I don't even need to pet the dog. I can feed the turtle. The tortoise. Okay, well, I'd say there's some sort of, I like how this looks in like a Sega Dreamcast kind of way, the bright glow that this water is giving off in this dark cave, but I think this might be some type of rendering issue with the lighting. I can't say for certain if this is a creative decision or a graphical oversight, but I like it either way. You can feed the turtle. And I thought this was him for a second. I was like, oh no. We're already too late. The turtle ate him. Alright, I'm gonna leave you in peace, sir. You and your turtle wife. I hope you have many babies, and I hope you have a nice, comfy life on this recluse island. Man, what are we gonna tell Stead? We lost one of his guys to the turtle's bodacious body. We can't go like this. That was a helmsman, man. Now we're the helmsman. On the bright side, maybe we'll get his pay. Hey, Stead, I have some bad news for you. If we can get a good camera. Your boy was seducted. He was seduced by a mermaid of the land. If you know what I mean. Do you know what I mean? It did have a very large shell. And I'm sorry.
Ready yourselves, lads. The Spanish Navy hunts in packs, and we make for Havana.
Ooh, the camera whips around really fast.
We'll first strike to half sail to get ourselves moving.
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of...
They kept him, like, they kept him knocking his knees back and forth like a little child on the box.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
That's the thing. I'm sorry if I seem giddy playing this, but it's like meeting old friends again. There's gonna be a lot of this through this whole thing where I'm just like, yes. Yes. Oh, we got flamingos over there. That's pretty cool.
There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
We've really opened it up now, haven't we? Ha ha!
I love how they got Stead right again. He's wonderful. He's such a wonderful beginning wingman for you.
Oh, what a magnificent creature!
We got the whales. And come on, give us the logo. Give us the logo.
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
Come on, do it. Oh, right. We don't, Wait. Does it play here, or... There it is. I was like, where is it? Resynced.
lively Havana. I'd been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
Havana, Cuba. July 1715. It's July right now.
I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah.
It's so weird coming back to this place and seeing it look so much like higher resolution.
Mad to think Spain and England were at war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins. Something wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kip. Or a siesta, should I say.
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
I hope you'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting. It'd be a great relief to have a man of your stature nearby in case of a misunderstanding.
I can hang about. I might have a drink.
Splendid. A drink. Gracious. What a revolting sight.
But they don't take kindly to pirates here, do they? Wonder how many stolen reals bought these men this purge.
Yeah, if I'm like saying nothing, I'm straight up just people watching.
Hola, ladies.
You don't know these women, do you?
No, they charge money for that kind of privilege. Few dozen reals for every hour of knowing. Keen to meet them.
No, goodness no, I'm a married man.
Married men are their forte, mate.
I should acquire a blade for myself, Duncan. Just as
What are we doing? We're just following him like
We'll
this.
be quite the pair, you and I.
They call me the crab.
Maybe I'll buy a sword too, and we'll both jump rank. There's a few reals, then. I did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers.
I do like how they do just kind of let you tag along with him like that. It's just an auto path kind of thing. I don't mind that you don't have full control on that if you don't want to. You can cancel it if you wanted to. All right, we're getting our weapons.
What can I do for you?
The British Cutlass. Hold to buy and equip. Yeah, it's kind of weird. They've like put they've like framed the Valhalla
That's a
weapon
better fit to me.
system on top of like how it's presented in Black Flag. It's a little weird.
Sadly. Still, it'll do in a pinch.
Yeah, this looks great so far. Oh man, we got the muskets from 3. I forgot those were in this game. That's a very primary weapon.
I've led us astray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
A tavern with a sort of courtyard interior.
Wait, get down.
Every finger's a fishhook. That's how you tell a true sailor.
Oh my, I thought that while I was climbing. They've put little objects around on the map for extra animation. Like little tiny objects with collision just for some flavor. That's wonderful. That's putting the sprinkles on top of a cake. Yeah, they wanted to make a lot of things more dynamic, it seems here. That's cute. That's a nice little flourish.
I think I see the place. We're not far.
Okay, Bonnet's gonna be robbed. Yep.
Stop or I'll break your knees when I catch you.
Oh yeah, I can see they put a lot of little tiny things, like all these little fruits and stuff. They put a lot of stuff on the ground for you to
chase you into the harbor.
run into. They made that a lot easier, actually, I think. Oh, he's gonna attack me. Okay. I keep forgetting that the attack button is like Valhalla's, where it's the R button.
You robbed the wrong man, mate. A fellow with dangerous friends. That's a heavy purse, Mr. Bonnet.
Yeah, you have a proper health system here. Okay. Okay, where's Stead?
Duncan! By Jove, you're alive!
Of course I am. That filch was no fuss.
Ah! Did you catch that rogue?
Aye. And I'll be buying the first round with the money I pulled off him.
Oh! Wonderful. First my ship, then my purse. It's twice you've saved me now, Duncan.
And don't forget your skin. I saved that too.
Yeah, thrice then. Very good.
Out of the way!
Oh, my word! Havana grows livelier all the time.
Each funster we meet makes me more impatient to drink. Come on.
Yeah,
Ah,
kick
this is
that
the spot.
coconut.
The sea has much to offer. But a popping tavern always draws me back to shore.
Hopping, yes. I would normally prefer to conduct my affairs somewhere quieter.
Take your time, I'll be just here.
Fancy meet no Welshman deep in Dago country. I'm English myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George, having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. Yous mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shot, you hear me?
Edward, is it? Oh. Ooh. You bastard!
Hey, I warned him. You want a dust up? I'll give you one.
This song seems new. At least the guitar seems really noticeable.
You'll have to hit harder than that.
R2X to sweep block enemies. Whoa, okay, I'm not gonna remember that super well, but okay. Yeah, they really expanded on the combat here.
One more. Come on!
And they made it like a whole fighting system. It's not just mash the triangle. What was the button you used to press? I think it was just the square button.
I got plenty more like that.
You're not leaving me.
I'll catch you up!
Okay, run away.
I've had all I can drink at present, lads. You go on without me.
Aw, man. What about that one? There's guys down there, but...
Hopefully Steed wasn't pinched by those guards.
Lively Havana. God, they look so good. Their outfits are such a bright mustard color. I'm gonna assume the wanted system is not in here like it was in a few of the Assassin's Creed games. It wasn't present in this game. It very much was just... Because it's a kind of a pirate society era culture and such. It's like having a wanted poster outside of, you know, like One Piece is not really gonna matter too much in a game like this. Because most of the people you're around are also pirates. It's much more like a catch you in the act kind of thing. Anyway. So, oh, we have to go back to the port. Okay.
That's smart.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar. Oh, and your dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! Come on, let's give ear to their talk and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
We stashed their goods to sell.
Okay, I want to see if they got Stead right here. If he goes on ahead and says he's going to do better recon than me, then we've won. You know, just crouch right in front of him.
Need to stay out of sight.
Oh.
You there! Stop! Get him!
Yeah, the combat system I can immediately see is drastically improved.
I should check if this canker carries something useful.
Oh, and they let you do this differently.
This
What's
Captain Mendoza plans to move our goods. Can't have that.
I've never seen a hanging before. Barbaric. Ugh. We are going to watch, aren't we?
Not this time, mate. Better if you stay out of sight.
No, of course, of course. Someone needs to be at the ship. Should they return the goods?
I think because I did this different than how it's supposed to play out, I missed that dialogue piece with Stead. Aww. Let's feed the parrot.
Come on. Get your grub then.
That kind of puts me down a bit, but okay. That's such a good moment. We're supposed to, like, track them through over here and such, and it's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure it's a losing condition if you don't do that normally, but... He is at the gallows near the docks of Havana. Captain Mendoza knows where the goods are. At the same time, it is interesting to see something different play out than what I'm normally remembering or accustomed to. Yeah, I just feel like the camera's a little too close to Edward, to be honest. Is there a way for me to change that? System. Options. Video. A lock on camera. The camera... Allow the camera to automatically follow your character's movements during normal navigation and parkour. No, I just want the camera to be a little further back from him because it's kind of... It's not the worst, but he's taking up about the same amount of real estate as, like, Jin in Ghost of Tsushima. And that's fine in Ghost of Tsushima, but when you're running around on rooftops and doing all this kind of stuff all everywhere and the camera's kind of staying, like, around here, it feels a little too close for me. I would prefer it maybe a few feet back. Just a little bit back. I don't remember it being this close to Basim, but it has been a few months since I've played Mirage. And I definitely don't remember it ever being this close to Eivor. Well, like, it would get this close to Eivor, but not, like, consistently like this. I don't know.
No, no. The man on the platform there is the captain.
Then let the show begin. For the crimes of forgery, arson, smuggling, theft, and murder, all in the name of piracy. Samuel Karlstock, you are hereby sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead. You have any last words?
Like many of you, I came to the West Indies for a better life. It is my view that
Let it be known that we offer no quarter to pirates and smugglers in Havana.
Immoral drunken sot! Watch yourself!
Senora, you've come for the sugar.
I've come to see your debts paid.
Si, indeed. Follow me.
You enjoyed your time in Havana? I'm only here to collect. The captain is preoccupied with this Castillo. Must be where they've stashed my stuff.
I'm trying to be a little bit more aggressive now that I've seen from the beginning part of this mission being changed by being more aggressive. I'm just curious, like, how much can you get away with in this version versus in Black Flag? Because normally if you go out of sync of, like, the stealth or tracking or anything like that in the missions, it's normally relevant to a game over. But so far, I think I've done, like, maybe one or two things that would normally have given me a game over where I haven't game over. So I'm just curious, like, how much freedom do you have in this version? I doubt it's absolutely not going to be as free as Valhalla, where quite literally there is no game over pretty much if you do anything of the sort like that. In Assassin's Creed Mirage, you do have some game over situations if you fail a stealth mission or things like that. That's much more classic. But I'm kind of moving my arms out a little bit, kind of nudging, just seeing, okay, how much can I get away with here? It's a game about piracy. How many rules are there? How many rules are there in a game about piracy? Yeah, that's great. They put so many little collision items and objects, like these pots here. It's very obvious that you can run into them and move them around and such, but they put so much of that in this map. I don't remember there being much of any of that in Valhalla specific. Like, there is a little bit, but not as much as what I'm seeing here, and I don't remember too much of that in Mirage. That's like the forefront of what I'm seeing in this game is like an environmental design choice that's just like extra. It's just like that. Just like being able to do that. I don't know why, but that just really amuses me. Okay, so we got to get into the fort. I love this fort. It is fun. It's going to be interesting with the new combat, because I'm used to just bulldozing through it. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do that with this combat being a bit more developed. So, I know how to get in here. If they haven't changed it. Yeah, they haven't. Right, so let's go here. Whee! Right, there should be stuff here as well. Like items. So that is gated off. I think we can get down there, but we're just gonna go into the fort, I guess, right now.
If anyone got into the castillo, they never reached the top alive. The captain says he wants double ward on the upper storeroom, so that's what we do. Don't think so much.
My stuff is nearby.
It's also good that I've that I've played Mirage recently to get back into the stealth aspects of Assassin's Creed, because Valhalla very much does not take much priority with it. That guy has a gun. That guy's looking the other way. Oh, I love how they kept the ragdolls looking so stupid. I know they're always stupid in Assassin's Creed games, but the bright yellow jackets add just something a little bit better to that because it looks so goofy. Okay, I'm going to try to go for this guy here. We have that guy in that corner still. Is there anybody over here? This is what I mean by the camera just seeming like it's... I feel like it should be like a couple feet out because I just feel like so claustrophobically close to Edward while he's crouching and we're trying to do this. It's like I want a little bit more like vertical space from him so I can see the environment a bit better while I'm doing this. Okay, we have nobody over here, but we have a bunch of stuff. Oh, new lootable chests like that. That's neat. If I oh yeah, there should be a sniper up here. No, 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 don't do that. Where's the sniper? Is he still in... I think they got rid of the sniper. There's normally like a dude with a musket up here. Did they move him into that tower? No, that's a bell tower. It's just this guy, yeah. Okay. That was fun. And then his blood spilled out everywhere. This game. I love it. Yeah, these new lootable chests are interesting. They're giving you a bunch of different things that you can presumably sell. Yeah, just a lot of little items that you can move around with. Like these buckets. Normally those would be on lockdown. I wonder if you could hit one of those buckets off of here onto that dude. That would be amazing. The other interesting thing is there's normally a musketeer up here. As I'm going to call him a musketeer because he normally has a musket. But you would normally snipe down at these guys. Oh, he left the sugar.
Here's my goods. Time to tell Bonnet the bad news.
I was going to say, is there a rope here for us to just fly out of here? There is. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm starting to not be sure if they redid the present day storyline stuff, because we haven't had any of that interruption yet.
¿Me puedes explicar esto?
And if it isn't clear already, I'm very much going to be playing this on my own as well, for like exploring and getting secrets and treasures and yeah. So whenever I come back to this game, if like a lot of stuff on the map is cleared or anything like that, or some side quest has been done, don't be surprised. I am mostly going to be just doing the main story for this, unless I, you know, want to just record a day of doing random stuff in the game.
Oh, it's no great loss.
I'm playing this the same way I've done like Valhalla and Mirage and such. Side stuff, exploring on my own. Main story, I'm going to try my best to do it for parts.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
And my sugar. Go to the world map. Quest log. Okay, let's take a look at this. Serenilla is a violent place for the character. Oh, man. So, if you're not familiar with the original Black Flag and you're watching this, these quadrants are based off of level quality. So, like, easy for Dry Tortuga, Gibara is easy, Elistera is easy, Punto Guarico is medium, Navasa is medium, Charlotte is hard. Yeah, Cruz is medium. Castillo de Huagua. I'm sorry, I'm butchering some of these. Chinchorro, Serenilla, Contoyor. But I very much remember Serenilla, Charlotte, and which one was it? I remember Elistera. Oh, it's the boss up here. There's also like legendary ships that you have to. Well, you can fight if they're in this version. In the original version, there were, and the legendary ship for Elistera. Oh man, did it suck! It was one of the harder ones. But I do remember Serenilla and Charlotte just being really brutal in terms of like naval combat. They were like these bases down here. These were really annoying to get through. And that's the thing, you have to take over the forts, which are owned by different factions. You have to take these over to get, like, the sea map, essentially, for this area. So, in that regard, think of it kind of like Wind Waker for Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, but instead of just getting a map piece from, like, Tingle or it's the fish with the paintbrush. Instead of doing that, you have to take down a fort to get the map for this area, and some of them are easier and some of them are very hard, because some of them require a lot of intense naval combat against bombardment. But the map looks good. The map looks interesting. It looks pretty faithful to the original. I don't know if they've included, like, the Africa DLC. Like, There were a few pieces of DLC for the original game, and I don't remember if the Africa section was, like, specifically DLC or not. You have, like, a mission or two where you go to Africa, and it's its own entire separate map. I don't know if stuff like that is still in this. We'll have to see eventually. But yeah, so far this has left me with an incredibly positive first presentation. This is fantastic. For someone like me that loves Black Flag, I am very, very happy with this so far. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get the Stead Bonnet dialogue and actions with that one mission, because apparently you can do a few different things that are new with some of the missions. There's a little bit more freedom, which is nice, but it also kind of broke my immersion of, like, knowing how the story sequences work. I just blew up that basket and it spilled apples everywhere. That was cool. Anyway. It's nice how we still kick open chests. That's the thing, is, like, I'm very interested to see the new stuff revolving around this, like what creative decisions were changed and made for this. But I am, at its core, it is Assassin's Creed Black Flag, so I'm just really happy to, so far, see that it is still functionally that game, but with a revisit of a creative team. Okay, we took some health damage from that. Yeah, this is it's just wonderful. I'm really curious if they handle one of these story missions better. There's one specific story mission later in the game, towards the end, when everything's kind of falling apart for Edward, where he gets thrown in a prison compound, and he has to escape. I remember that escape sequence being one of the worst parts of the game, not because it was, like, it was a poor narrative point or anything like that. I just remember dying a lot, and it being overly difficult and annoying. So I'm really curious to see how they handle that in this. Oh, we got street musicians, and they got scared by me running in front of them. Okay. Honestly, that's kind of a thing that I wish wouldn't happen. Okay, are they going back to it? I wish that wouldn't happen in Valhalla either. Okay, they're going back to it at least. That's another just weird thing with Valhalla, is, like, you'll run in front of, like, some street musicians and stuff, and they'll just, like, get scared by you being near them, and they'll just, like, walk away. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for existing. I also feel like the guards here so far, from what I've witnessing, they have a much better placement. A lot of where they're placed in the original, they're just kind of put into, like, 4 or 6 man squads, and they just walk around the town, very video game-like. They seem much more realistically spread out. Like, there's a dude over here in the shop stalls. They just seem... Oh, I see a glitch. I see a glitch. Oh, it was glitching. Did you see that out of the corner of your eye? It was that top pot. Oh, wait. Yeah, that pot right there and the inside there is kind of... Yeah, the collision on these doesn't really like... They don't like being there. Okay. Okay, so we got to get into this compound. So... Oh, you can zoom all the way in. That's nice. In regards to the map, I will always recommend... So far, this map looks fantastic. Like, this is a highly detailed, fantastic-looking map. That's ridiculous. But if you're looking for, like, the original game, I would very much recommend the Wii U version of the original, because you get the map and the sea chart map while you're sailing, they're always open on the Wii U gamepad. So if you're in Havana or if you're out on the open sea and you need to like see enemies around you or see where things are, you don't need to pause, go into the menu, look at the map, go out of the map, load back into the game. Nothing like that. You just always have the map right in front of you. And it is so nice. It's such a quality of life piece. That's because the frame rates and all that, it runs the same as the PS3 and the 360 version. It doesn't run as well as the PS4 or Xbox One version, but that map, in my opinion, just makes a world of difference just being in the palm of your hands. Okay. So... Okay, so that's the thing. We need to get into here. So that's the front gate. Right, I'm thinking of when we need to break in here later. Spoilers. So the first time you come here, you do get to go just in through the front gate. Oh, look at these! Look at these little scarecrows, these pirate scarecrows! You can tell the devs had some fun here. That's great. That's really great.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
Parece un hombre rudo. Le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Meses en alta mar. Sé indulgente con él. Me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan Walpole?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers, a pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry?
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars. I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for
Okay,
it.
let's see how the gun combat works.
Pistols, Duncan. So handle
Equip
them with
pistol.
care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Quite.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boon in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary. All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time. Excellent. Has a good kick, yes? A good hit. Wonderful. You're a cracked shot, Duncan. As good with a pistol as with your wrist blade, I imagine.
It is kind of fun how the DualSense with the microphone on it, like the speaker on it, it is making like gun noises out of it.
Duncan,
So.
where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
I think there's something going on with the HD like rumble technology in this. It's like the DualSense technology with like the actual triggers with the gun. It was giving some interesting resistance, like a real like a pistol. I've never shot a gun before, but you know.
I took them. These are souvenirs. 2 blades, as is the custom, oui?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Yeah, they're giving some interesting like resistance to give you kind of a faux feeling of a gun trigger.
To leave here without seeing you in action.
Yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly show you what I know.
Here, you see, situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go.
Can I jump in the haystack, please?
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover. Gosh, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Your aerial kills have a poetic feel. Magnifique. Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike. Oh, splendid.
Fine work, Walpole.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is
You guys
never
looking
good
at
for
me
oneself.
or looking over there?
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados.
You know, they could have put some tracking on these guys so they could look at me consistently.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with their kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss.
Look at the dude in the set of armor.
Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cooled. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the
I don't remember you being able to pickpocket them.
To memory, they tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this
No way!
a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power.
No way, they're just letting you pickpocket everything here.
If you like. A device that would
Bartholomew Roberts, 200... Is that 200 lire?
Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men. No lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody.
Yeah, I don't remember being able to pickpocket them. That's so funny.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
I'd like to have a closer look at this strange diagram.
The tool wheel. Okay, so we just have the guns on a tool wheel now. Okay. I was gonna say, can I just look at my inventory? Yeah, this is very much like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Okay. Quest items. Schematic containing a diagram of the armillary sphere at the observatory. Enhance your experience by getting additional gear, cosmetics, and utilities at the store. Quiet, Ubisoft. Be quiet. I'm not... I got the pre-order outfit stuff. I'm good on that. I don't, I do not need... I don't need advertisements in my video game. Oh, I should probably drink that. Just grab a random bottle on the street and, you know, you'll regain your health.
You? Not again.
Have you any room? I can pay.
What? And have another brawl wreck the place? Out with you!
Your loss, mate. I know where to find some privacy. And what he can't see won't trouble him.
There might be a spot on the roof.
They've no room for a scoundrel like you either, eh?
Like, that's the thing with the camera. I'm like, I like how it is, but in some instances I wish it would pull out, because I could barely even see that monkey that just jumped off the roof. That's probably my biggest complaint so far, is just I wish the camera would kind of zoom out sometimes when it really would probably benefit, but it's not. It's enough to be annoying in the moment sometimes, but not like, oh, I hate this. What was a game that did that? That I just really did not care for why? Oh! The new quote-unquote camera that you can get in The Witcher 3 complete edition, like, remaster for the PS5. I have it, I'm holding it right now. The complete edition remaster that they did for the PS5. They still let you have the original camera if you want, but they put in a new cinematic camera, once again based off of Ghost of Tsushima. The camera works in Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know why so many action-adventure developers saw Ghost of Tsushima's camera and just was like, we need to put that in every game now. We want that in our game. It works in Ghost of Tsushima for what Ghost of Tsushima is. It works in Ghost of Yotoi even, but because it's virtually the same type of game. Don't put it in Assassin's Creed. Don't put it in The Witcher. There was another game that did that. Now I'm just looking at all my games, because now for my new office setup, I have all my PS4 stuff, like, sitting above my TV. It might have been a game I actually got rid of, and I just don't remember it. It's like God of War for the PS4 and such. It's just like they keep doing the same, like, side camera. Like, this looks fine, right? Now that I look down at the TV. This looks fine where we are right now. Just keep the camera, like, at this distance and it's fine. If you have it, like, up here, not at this angle, but you know what I mean. Just, like, up against the player, having them always slightly to the left. It's, it gets kind of annoying. Just keep it at a distance like this. This is nice. Don't do this. Why does it... It does actually zoom in when you're crouching. Keep it out when you're crouching. I guess they're doing this to try and make it feel more claustrophobic and up in your face, like you, like, actually doing this. But that's not why I'm doing this. Why I'm doing this is for the same vantage point as this, but just sneaky. I don't want it to get close up like that. That's a decision. If I were directing this, I would be like, no, don't do that. 'Cause it just makes your visibility worse. Oh, there's actually like an actual invisible wall here? What is this?
Oh.
Yeah, there's actually an invisible wall here. Huh. It's not really invisible, but you know what I mean. Okay, they want me to do whatever the next mission-related thing is, I guess. Yeah, so far my only mild critique is, the camera is great so far, but it has some quirks that I'm gonna have to get used to. It has a few little quirks. And they're not even functionally bad quirks, it's just like, if I were directing this, I wouldn't have made it just so it's a little bit easier on the player.
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
Edward? Hello, Edward.
Hello, Stud.
I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar. Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race. I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
It's too quiet. I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed.
Something is wrong. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassin! Ooh, right in the brain. Yeah, the parry is very, very fickle.
To the governor's residence, quickly! Watch the streets and alleys. They could be anywhere. Assassin.
Oh, like, come on. I kind of wish you would gain health after, like, successfully defeating an opponent. That feels like it would be a really interesting kind of streamlined way to deal with the health system. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of a different game. What are you doing standing back there? Oh, I forgot he was up there. Right, so... Because I'm like, right now I'm like, I need health. I need to get some sort of... Oh, never mind, I have potions. Okay, good to know. I have potions. Yeah, the parry reaction is a lot more specific than in Mirage or in Valhalla, from my guess. Yeah, I'm doing it and it just does not... It has to be right at the right exact moment. And it's so... I got it there. It's so finicky.
To oblivion.
Yeah, I can tell it's great. I just need to get used to it. It's just that little bit different where it's throwing me off.
Stop him!
Ooh, the camera.
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate.
Yeah, they put some sound effects just on the controller and not on the actual game, it seems.
I'll kneecap you.
When I think of that for like audio design, that takes me back to like the Wii specifically, where they do some sound effects just on the Wiimote mic speaker.
Ha! Nowhere to run. Have you ever been flayed, boy? They could...
Just a single punch to the face. Nice.
Well done, lapdog.
Quiet. We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, beset on all sides by our enemies, we must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir. All that toil for this pittance. Jesus.
Oh wait, that's one of the big axe dudes. Oh, he looks great. Oh, that looks fantastic. That's the other thing, is a lot of the character models like that, like the axe dude and some of these soldiers, they just give me some insight into what like Assassin's Creed 3 would look like in this quality. That's pretty cool. Assassin's Creed 3 was my first Assassin's Creed. So like, I am one of those weirdos who does enjoy Assassin's Creed 3. It is a very linear game. I have a whole playthrough of the not as great as the original remaster on the channel. That was one of the first things I actually ever streamed on Twitch. But yeah, I have a weird spot for a weird, really nostalgic spot for Assassin's Creed 3. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like Connor. He's a fine character. I'm one of those weirdos that does not really care for Assassin's Creed 2. I think it's fine, but it doesn't really do a whole lot for me.
God sink me for this pittance.
The funny thing with Assassin's...
for those maps. That's what? £100 at most.
What's funny to me about, I'll just kind of briefly say, like, it's funny to me how you have, like, people who, I know plenty of people who are in like their mid-30s to late 30s now, maybe even their early 40s, who played Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, they played 3, and those are the only Assassin's Creed games. They never even played 4, Rogue, or any of the others in the 2010s. And they just, they will swear by their ass that Assassin's Creed 2 is the best Assassin's Creed, even though they've only played 1 or 2 of them. And I'm just like, okay. Okay.
How's a man supposed to
It's a fine game, but I know people who will punch you in the face if you say it's not. So I'm just like, okay.
You ever worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
And imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person and I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up on it. There's a sage in that house I must speak to in private.
I was gonna say, is he already wasted? Yeah, he's wasted. Okay.
You should have paid me fair, Torres.
Oh, this is where we break in. Okay. I know what we're doing. Okay. Yep, right over here.
Ducasse mentioned a prison. Time to find it. To free the sage, I'll probably need a key.
So these guys over here with the they have the thinner build, the thinner, like, shorter shirted outfits, and they carry a little dagger. They suck. These are some of the most annoying enemies in this game. I can deal with the big guys with the axes. I can deal with the regular soldiers. These like lieutenant-esque enemies are so annoying. They are also really fast. Okay, so how do I get past this? I was just betting on them not coming around this way. I was going to say, isn't there like a dude around here? It's kind of weird how I still just like vaguely remember where enemies should be from the map alone. Just, you play this game enough, like this is the remake obviously, but you play the original enough, it's like knowing where the enemies are supposed to be in Zelda Ocarina of Time, or like in The Witcher, like which mission does which for which enemies to show up. You play a game enough and you just kind of know where things should generally be, but I still haven't played this, like, Black Flag in a few years, so it's just kind of weird to me. At the same time, I haven't played Witcher 3 in a few years at this point, and if I step back into that, I would absolutely know where everybody is. Okay, they went back to their business. So if my memory serves, there should be like a dude up here. And that's also kind of the annoying thing, is we don't like have eagle vision or anything to kind of see where some of these characters are. Okay, he walked the other direction. That is beautiful. Because he, like, walks down this way. And if we got there at the wrong time, that could have been bad. This is what I mean by it's a good thing that I played Assassin's Creed Mirage recently to, like, get back into this vibe of Assassin's Creed. Like, sneaking around and just waiting and making sure everything is fine.
Poor bastards in the gibbets. Lost their ears.
Huh? Oh, those guys. Oh, that glitched. Did you see that? It had like a glitched, like, clown vomit texture to it for a second. I've never seen that before. Jump in. Jump in. There are people here.
Carcelero.
El carcelero ha pedido que todos los hombres se reúnan en el patio.
¿Por qué? ¿Es por el prisionero?
No lo sé. Debemos darnos prisa.
The subtitles are also very nice. He is held in a prison. There might be a prison key somewhere. The warden might know the sage's whereabouts. Well, I would assume the warden has the key. I see one of those annoying guys over there. There's also a dude under the shade there. There's another guy checking stuff over there. What is this?
Sois unos cachorros tan torpes como la perra que os parió. Una tarea sencilla y la habéis cagado. Me encantaría pasar esta espada herrumbrosa por vuestras gargantas imberbes. Pero aún debemos arreglar este desastre. ¡Fuera de mi vista! ¡Largo! Antes de que cambie de idea. ¡Sí, señor! Año tras año buscamos los engendros más necios y les calzamos el uniforme. ¡Atacad, chicos! ¡Hora de unirse al coro celestial!
Once again, the parry system is just kind of jank in my opinion. Once again, I parry and it doesn't work.
I wager Roberts will be behind the door that fits this key.
Okay, that didn't go exactly as I planned. I plan on just, you know, like jump taking down him. Do a jump takedown on him. Oh boy. That's not good. Okay. Remedies are full. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're fine on health. We're fine on everything. I'm gonna get this synchronizing point, just so we have it. This is actually kind of an annoying one to get in Havana, too. Okay, I was a little stressed there. I was like, oh, are we gonna get our first game, like, proper game over or something?
Jesus. What happened?
Yeah, that's a lot of dead dudes. Whoa, okay.
What is your true name, rogue?
It's, Captain Pissoff.
Rien qu'un pauvre paysan.
Where is the sage? Did you set him free?
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure fleet.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Walpole.
Edward?
Ahoy, Dove. How are you feeling?
No worse. Just a bit of nausea that won't let go. Have you been at the pub?
I only had 1 pint to save up some coin so I could bring you this.
Is it chocolate?
Aye. It's from the Americas. I mixed it myself. Go on, have a taste. You see, as a privateer, I'll find all manner of novelties in the New World. We'll be the talk of Bristol. So, how does it feel to drink like a duke?
Edward, my father is a merchant. I've had chocolate many times.
Pew! Failure.
Have you not?
No.
Go on then.
It's an honest, nice try as like a really fancy gift of the time. But man, she shot that balloon down pretty hard.
We'll save the remainder for after tea.
Aw, I feel sad for Edward.
Oh, thank you, love. This was so very thoughtful of you.
He is just so out of it now. Oh, that sucks, man.
La cena. Cómetela rápido.
You hungry?
Oh, they used to have that as something you had to do in-game. They just made it a little, like, in-game cutscene now.
Now what's your plan, mate?
Find my weapon and steal a ship. Soldier!
Unlucky lads.
I saw the guards store our weapons up front.
Follow my lead.
Adewale, our right-hand man for our ship we will soon be getting.
Que Dios nos ayude. No me gusta la pinta.
It's all in the wrist.
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee in.
Aye, there's a brig in this fleet. I'll make my way to it.
I was trying to be sneaky, but it didn't work out. It's these guys that are really annoying to fight. What was that kick? The kick move itself is actually kind of useful. I haven't really been using it so far.
There's a catch to this favor. You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
Nice! That was a thick impact.
Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here. This is what I'm talking about. The camera, please stop. Like, I was walking up alongside that and it just kept wanting to swivel around. Like, what are you doing? Stop swiveling when I'm up against something. I gotta pay mind to that. Because in a bad situation, that could actually really screw me over.
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
I was trying to parry there and it wouldn't let me. That's the first death, I think. Where's it gonna start us? If it's at the beginning of this whole sequence, I'm gonna be kind of annoyed about that one. Did it clear this ship for us? I think because we got the guys on this one, because we got the guys on this one, it just cleared the ship for us, so we can move on to the next one. Oh, I'm fine with that! That's a bit too nice, actually. Yeah, the ships look so nice. Like, look at this gilded door. This is amazing looking. I wanted to do a jump assassination, please. Okay, we're inside.
We're going topside. Be ready. Let's depose the captain and make his ship ours.
I mean, functionally, we don't really need to even take out everybody on this ship now. Okay, Edward, don't go under the ship.
Jesus. Lay aboard, lads!
Save your singing for Davy Jones, you jagabats! It's a hard wind coming!
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane.
He made it rhyme. That's our captain.
Think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
Oh yeah, the sailing sounds like releasing the sails. That's through the controller only, it seems.
See, they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
I was gonna say, why are we not hitting him? There we go. What direction are we going in? We're going in the exact opposite direction. Okay. I was gonna hear, what am I hearing over there? Lightning?
Look out, man!
I see it.
The seas try to swallow us! Huge swell rolling into starboard!
Oh, you weren't kidding. There's two of them? Three, four of them? What do you mean? We can still rescue random dudes.
That's our course.
Seeing these is crazy. And so many of them. Like, why? This is ridiculous. Okay, we got through. Whew. That was a crazy amount of tornadoes.
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
Ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home! I've made my choice, Ade. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor. Give me every inch of sail!
I spied a few items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. I think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
Ah, this is the view I am familiar with.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
It looks great. I think this is just the regular engine. Yeah, I'm only gonna really notice if there's any changes to this after a long while of playing this, probably.
Just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife, fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannon, they might as well be tossed. Clogged touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion.
It might just be me, but I do feel like we're sailing faster, at least, than you do in Black Flag, but who knows.
The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armament when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition. To that end, we're gonna need a proper shipwright. We should keep our eyes open for one.
Abaco Island isn't far off. If we anchor by the shore, we can be stopped.
Don't hit the whale. Yeah, the ship is moving a little differently than what I remember of original Black Flag, because it's like there's drag when you're going up a wave, and there's a yee when you're going down a wave.
Stay sharp and expect trouble.
There seems to be, like, at least from my perspective, I think there's a little bit more going on with physics here than the original. The original was very, you sail in one direction, you're gonna go in one direction, and you kind of only slow down if you hit things or if you change your sail settings. So.
Well moored, lads.
Right. Reach the campsite on Abaco Island. Florida! Oh no. On Discovery Island, you will encounter the wildest things of nature, brought to you by the Disney parks. Alright, there's guys here, if I remember right. We have to, like, take them out.
Let's see what we can find. Something mauled these men.
Oh, they're doing some of Assassin's Creed Mirage's, like, investigative mystery stuff. Like, it's funny because back when I did back while I was doing some missions in Mirage prior to this, starting this game, I was like, they're incorporating stuff from like Valhalla and Witcher 3 into this. That's cool, and they're bringing it here as well.
The crates are unspoiled.
That's the thing. They did have mysteries, quote unquote, in this game, but it was just reticules of go over here, look at this thing, go over here, look at this thing. Not like weird narrative type beats like this. This is neat. This is an expansion on that. Like looking at the environment.
Been in the fish.
So I'm guessing this might be like new dialogue from Edward's VA and such, and because this is different.
Paw prints. Smaller than a jaguar's.
There are ocelots about. They have skins that would make for a good holster.
I'll see about those ocelots. Have the crew load the supplies on the jackdaw.
I don't know. Anyway, we got iguanas. That's the thing. I know you get eagle vision at some point. I'm assuming you just don't get it until you start doing some of the more assassin side stuff in the Mayan ruins. Because that is one thing I do remember about this game, is the wildlife is actually wild and can actually be kind of scary. And given how scary it is in Valhalla and in Mirage, I don't doubt that if we were to come across a leopard or anything like that in this game, it would be terrifying. Ooh, there's an ocelot. Ocelot. Revolver ocelot. I did not want to shoot. Oh, we pissed it off. And then it just stopped. Okay, you have to point up to manually set that. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm just spamming the square button to kind of like lightly dodge. Nope, 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 nope. Get out your gun, Edward! Get out your gun! Nope, no, no! We're having a sword fight down an ocelot. Because he can't pull out his gun fast enough. Oh, we're also essentially out of bullets, I guess.
I'll need more of this. It'll do. That's enough to fashion a holster.
Okay, I see.
The crew have their provisions, and I have my holster.
Okay, let's get the sync point here since we're here already. If we can. Most of these, if I remember right, well, not most of them, but a lot of these on the islands of Black Flag tend to be little mini parkour puzzles. Some of them are easy and some of them are very annoying. It's been a long time since I've gotten all of them, so I don't remember some of them. Alright. Let's go back. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I got him! Nice. First iguana. I'm probably going to wrap up here soon. I'm probably going to play a little bit later in the day for me, on my own, just like futzing around, exploring, doing side stuff. But I think I'm getting pretty close to wrapping.
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Taken from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same. Let's get going.
Yeah, this is just really nice to look at.
Give us a song, lads.
Haul away your anchor. Haul away your anchor.
Let's have a different one.
Do me, Johnny Bulger, do. Unfortunately for most of this playthrough, while I'm like doing this, hold down to do the shanty list. Can we just like have no sea shanties?
Sing something else.
That's the thing, is like, I'm aware that some songs get copywritten, annoyingly, even a sea shanty like these. So, for me, it's just like taking taking precautions on that. I'm gonna probably have to look up, can you turn off the sea shanties in this game? I don't doubt that some of them will still be in the playthrough.
Come on, Captain Queernabs. Tell me I'm under arrest. Tell me!
Ah, Thatch.
Them your breads.
Fly away, boyo, back to your master.
Aye. We was privateers together before the wars ended. I'll see you ashore. There will be some familiar faces at the old Avery.
Avery Village, what?
Lads there are a churlish sort, but friends all the same. Will be good to see them. And there might be some able bodies about to add to the crew.
Oh my god.
Aye, Captain. We'll need more hands. Don't kill me, please.
No. That's the other thing, is like, I want to just point the gun, and yeah, so you need to just push up on it. I'm so used to, like, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you just have to pull out the gun. To pull out the gun, you just have to, like, lightly do the trigger button, because the game sees that. So you'll pull out the gun, but not shoot, even if you hit the trigger. You have to push it down to shoot. You know, not Valhalla, but, what's its... Not even Mirage. Which game is it? Which game is it, actually? Was it Black Flag, the original? No, I'm thinking of Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm like, what game have I played in recent years where you just pull out the gun and point it at people by hitting the trigger button lightly? It's Red Dead Redemption 2. That's how you point and, like, do this. In this game, it wants you to hit the up on the D-pad and then shoot. If you just go for the trigger, it just shoots regardless. That kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so used to Red Dead Redemption 2's shooting system and, like, physics and pointing, just like that. Not shooting by doing that, I'm so used to. Oh, man. I just wanted to take a look at those guys.
So, this is home.
It's not home exactly. But Nassau is the only place in the world where a pirate can live free. And the scoundrels here, they make for good company. They'll be stirring up trouble at the Avery for sure.
I'll be back. You hear me?
Aye. With the same manners, I don't doubt. Now there's a mug we haven't seen in some time. Your friends have started without you.
By God, you're a sight for salty eyes. Come you in and have a drink.
Morning, all.
Oh, I can wait. Who's this?
Adewale, the Jackdaw's quartermaster.
Jackdaw. You named your brig after a poxy bird.
Ade, these lads are the better part of our growing confederacy here. Ed Thatch, Ben Hornigold, James Kidd.
You let him carry a pistol, do you?
Peace, Ben. Ade saved my life. And now we're looking to find a crew to fill out the rest of my ship.
Well, there's scores of capable men about. But use caution. A shipload of the King's sailors showed up a fortnight back, causing trouble and knocking about like they own the place.
Right. I'll see who I can muster.
Send any men you find to the Jackdaw. I'll put them to work.
Cheers, Ade.
Did I hear rightly? Edward Kenway captains his own ship now.
Aye, and he needs crew. It might be you can help him with that.
He looks so happy.
If you need hands, you'll find them all over Nassau.
That's the weird thing, is like, life sucks so much for Edward. It's just kind of nice to see him, like, be happy for a moment.
I'll save him from the gallows and offer a place with me.
Well then, there's some in need of saving, right here.
All right, rescue the pirates.
Get your hands off me! They'll string me up!
Those heels told me they sailed for King George. They said it were a queer name for a captain.
Well, I'm a captain looking for some crew. We regroup at the Avery.
Aye. You'll find more men in the town square, if they haven't already been hanged.
Interestingly, they removed the weapon pickup function from the original game. I don't mind that because, yeah, you keep your regular weapons anyway, but picking up random weapons was kind of a little bit of a fun part of the early Assassin's Creed games. So, there's a hanging going on up at the fort. I remember that. There's a dude straight up just pissing. They didn't need to do that, but somebody on the dev team's like, you know, we're going to add people just freeballing it out here. We're going to have them pissing on the street. This is Assassin's Creed 4, damn it. I don't think I've ever seen that in an Assassin's Creed game. Just somebody just openly pissing. Technology. I'm still just like, I can't believe I just saw that. Okay, no, I think the hanging thing's like the last one we have to do. Yeah, they have guys out in the swamp. They're like holding people out by like one of the houses in the swamp area. I still can't believe I just saw that. I just saw a dude freeball pissing out here in Assassin's Creed 4 today. What a wild launch. Well, this isn't launch day, but what a wild day to be playing this for the first time. Oh, there's another hanging situation up here, huh? And he shot me, damn it. Our ragdoll. Alright, let's try that again. I want to see where we respawn here, too. The rock formations are a lie. Oh, right here. That's fine. Once again, the parry is so specific, it's barely usable. Yeah, the parry system is ridiculous.
I was done for till you came along.
Captain Kenway, come fast. There's soldiers of Captain Man in irons. They mean to hang him.
Yeah, this is the one I thought was going to happen next. Come on. Come on to my little secret hiding spot. Woo! Come on, keep going, keep going. Aw, he's stuck. Let me loot this guy first.
There's more of them.
You good?
Oh, you there! Clear out.
I don't think so, mate.
Ooh, I got a parry. It feels so good when you get it, but it's so annoying because they come up so often, and they're not easy to get. Like that, I missed that. Missed that. Okay.
That should fill the back door. A couple of dullards, but that will sharpen them.
I'm kind of stuck on something invisible there. Oh, we got Randy Dandy O. That's one of the better shanties.
There he is. You did good, Edward. Your jackdaw is fully crewed, and the British have learned how we do things in Nassau.
We gotta slip the noose round their necks and giving everyone a show.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna be done today after this.
Are you saving a trophy for yourself, Anne?
Aye, away with you. We're saving it for a real celebration.
Now you'll want to sail somewhere rich with plunder.
Have you heard of a place called the Observatory?
Aye. It's an old legend, like El Dorado or the Fountain of Youth.
What have you heard?
It's meant to be a temple or a tomb, hiding a treasure of some kind.
That's it. You see here.
Oh, rot. It's fairy stories you prefer to gold, is it?
It's worth more than gold, Thatch. 10,000 times above what we could pull off any Spanish ship.
Robbing the king to pay his porpoise is how we earn our keep here, lad. That ain't a fortune. It's a fantasy.
I will say this game keeps the momentum of itself going very well. Like, you keep, let alone the fact that I just love this, like, Assassin's Creed 4 in general, but, like, the streamlining of the missions, it's weird to describe this, but normally, like, there's load menus and all this other stuff in between, and the cutscenes just kind of sink into the gameplay a lot better here for some reason. It reminds me of Uncharted in that way, if anybody's played Uncharted, and just knows that when you're done with the level, it just sinks into the next one and you just can't put the game down. That's how a lot of people get hooked on Uncharted, is it's all just really seamless. This is an open world adventure game, but I already feel like that, where I'm just like, you get so succinct into this that you get done with that cutscene and it's like, here's the next mission. You're like, okay, I'm going to the next mission. Just, you're not even thinking too hard about it. You're just like, I just want to go into the next mission. It's just really nicely seamless. We're not going to do that right now, but I am absolutely enjoying this so far. There's a few little hiccups. What's this? I think this is a side mission, so I'm going to hold off on that for now. But yeah, this is absolutely good so far in my opinion. This is a very great couple hours I've spent with this. The story is identical. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. The story is essentially identical to the original. The gameplay seems to be streamlined to just kind of be the same, but with a few quality of life choices of the more modern games. Visually, it looks beautiful. I love how this looks so far. But, yeah, that's enough of me gushing. I hope you have enjoyed this if you've chosen to watch this and join me on this first impression of it so far. I will be playing this again. And we're just going to continue with this, more Sky Children of the Light, and maybe some VR things going forward. I'm getting kind of tired. I have a bit of a headache just because my headset has been on me for a long time and I've been talking, but yeah, this is, out of this, if I don't give number reviews really, but I'd give this like a 9 out of 10 for a first couple hour experience so far, in my opinion, as someone who likes, I don't want to call myself an Assassin's Creed fan, but I know the lore. I've played most of the games. I have a few of them are some of my favorite games. And, yeah, I wouldn't say this would be better than Valhalla by any measure so far, but if anything, this is really just solidifying how much I do enjoy Assassin's Creed Black Flag as one of my favorite games just in general, regardless of which version it is. Because this is just a really, really, really solidly done production so far. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot else to say about it. It's just like, yeah, I'm really enjoying my time with this. The price doesn't really matter to me. This seems totally fine for a $60 release because it was originally like $60 when it came out years ago, and I think this is doing a fine job of just reiterating its price point. I think it's fine for that. Yeah. Alright. This thing is like, I'm not here to try and sell you anything, I'm just having fun with this, man. Anyway, thank you for watching. We will continue with more Black Flag. We will be continuing with more of Sky Children of the Light, and we will be continuing with more other random things going forward. So, have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see you next time.